Well, today starts that fun driving all over creation thing. So we're leaving Vermont and we'll end up in Maine and New Hampshire and all over the place tonight. Turkeys. I didn't see the turkeys.
There's a pile of them up there.
There was a pile of them down here yesterday. So right now it's 19 degrees out and the dirt road is hard as tar. And I think tomorrow they're supposed to have 3 to 6 inches over here and a storm coming through. And winter has started in full, I guess. Can never tell. November's a funny month. It can go like this and stay like this, or it can go like this and then warm up and then get rain. It's a funny month. April's a funny month too. Well, we have our Dunkin' Donuts coffees. Sid's looking hot. Where is the button to defrost the side view mirrors? I would think that would be sort of like in plain sight, but that would be the wrong assumption, I guess, because we can't find it. So she's looking in the manuals.
The big manuals.
Yeah, the manuals in these cars are like, really? The light. Come on. Nope. That's Mount Washington, and the tops are all in the clouds, so probably it's snowing up there to beat the band. For those of you who don't know, what we're driving through right now are the White Mountains of New Hampshire. And as far as mountain goes, well, on the East Coast, yeah, they're sort of tall. But they're not super tall, I think. What's Mount Washington? 5,000, 6,000 feet? Something like that? Yeah, something like that. And in actuality, they are old mountains because they've shrunk. Like the Himalayas are new mountains because they're going up. They're still being forced up and they haven't worn down. The mountains on this side are old and have eroded over millions and millions of years. So that's why they're shorter, less high. What's the right word? Lower?
Shrinking.
Shrink. Well, that's it. Just like
Old age.
old age, right? Exactly. As you get older, you shrink. The mountains are shrinking too. I wish I had had the camera. We were just going down the road. We're on 302 up in the mountains, and this turkey comes out from the other side and starts walking right down the middle of our lane, right towards the car. We had to stop, and he went around the car all by himself, which is odd. I don't know whether he was eating and got distracted, and all his rest of his friends went their way, and he was like, oh crap, hey, where's everybody else gone? But he's not going to make it too long running down the middle of the road. Whoa. 40% off. This is North Conway, New Hampshire. We went through. Boy, that's quite the ladder set up there. Okay. Anyway, this is North Conway, New Hampshire, and we're just coming out of it. Back a little ways where we stopped at LL Bean is like this shopping section, which is just outlet stores and shopping, and people come up from Massachusetts and spend, well, not just Massachusetts, all over, and spend the whole weekend doing nothing but shopping. I can't do that. No, that wouldn't work for me. It doesn't work for me. Has never worked for me. When I need something, I go, I get it, I leave. I don't go store to store. But
No, I don't do that either.
But you like to go shopping.
Occasionally, not like you. I wouldn't spend a whole weekend shopping.
Since I've been back, which is, I don't know what, 10 days or something like that, I don't think there's been too many days that I haven't either been conferring with the guys at work or the owner or something. And this morning was, well, today's Monday, one of those things like, Todd, the sliding glass door that came doesn't seem to have the right parts. And back and forth and blah, blah, blah. And I'm driving, so I sort of tell Sid what to write to them. Then I had her write to the owner. And he was supposed to be back yesterday, but he got tied up because he's in Florida. So it's like, okay, so can you call the guys at work and that's all part of, I guess, what I have to do to make sure everything is running smoothly. But I'm not sure that a lot of people understand that down there. That even though I'm here, I'm still working on the project, answering questions, and making sure everything goes as smoothly as possible. One of the things I've got to do is I've got to find out about that pool. If you remember, that pool was potentially a problem, and I want to make sure it doesn't turn into a major problem before I get back. We're still in New Hampshire. We've got a little bit farther to go, then we'll be in Maine. Then we'll have a short unload the car, have something to eat. I'm not really hungry. And then I've got to run to Kennebunkport to pick up a, what would you call that thing?
Whirligig.
It's not really a whirligig. It's like,
Yard ornament.
yeah, something. It's a sculpture type thing.
That spins in the
that
wind.
spins in the wind. And I think there is actually a name for it, though. Isn't there?
Whirligig. I don't know. Those are the ducks with the arms.
Yeah, now there's those tacky little things. There is a name for it, but I can't think of what it is. It's it does a like spinny thing in the wind, and there's a whole bunch of them.
You'll take a picture.
I'll take a picture. I'll show you later. All right, this is why I came to Kennebunkport, because my mother has one of these. It broke, and we're picking up a replacement one. Which one? I don't honestly know. We'll soon see, I guess. Then after we get done this, then we drive back to Acton, and then drop this off, put this up, and then I've got to go, I think, to Rochester. Rochester? Milton? I don't know. We all sleep well tonight.